first of all, how'd you look back on Tuesday night now you've had a few more days to think about it?
It's probably one game too many. Came on the back of playing a lot of games, and then obviously with all the excitement that surrounded the City game, it was always going to be difficult. Still a game that we could have won. They scored off 2 set pieces, mainly through sloppy play from ourselves, giving the free kick and the corner away. Apart from that, there wasn't a great deal in the game. We probably had the better of the play. But no, it was a disappointing night to go out of that competition.
Since then, you've had Jordan Gabriel training with you from Nottingham Forest. What can you tell us about that?
No, I've been lucky enough that we can get Jordan in to have a look at him. Obviously, he's played in Forest first team. He's come in yesterday and trained well. He seems a decent lad. So no, it's good when you can do that, when teams like Forest will allow us to look at them before we think about taking anyone.
What's the sort of time frame on that? Have you been given as long as you want, maybe as a bit like a trial period?
Yeah, a little bit like Jake. When Jake came in with the goalkeeper from Forest, we didn't have to make a decision there and then. We took a time, and luckily it was the right thing to do with Jake, the keeper we sent back.
What can you tell us about him?
He's athletic, he's strong, he's got good quality on the ball. Apart from that, he's rubbish.
That's the thing when these players come in and do so well. Similar situation to Jake Taylor, of course. You're worried about losing them. What is the situation with Jake Taylor now?
Jake's, as I say, it's ongoing. He's still with us until the 18th. So obviously just waiting on what Forest decide to do. Whether they, with him doing so well, whether they decide to keep him because they've still got another option on him at the end of the season.
Is it a case of maybe be a loan deal now if you are going to keep Jake here?
It looks like that because obviously Forest now can see a value to him. We have made a decent offer, but whether now that he's done so well playing in men's football, whether Forest think they need to have another look to see whether eventually he could get into their first team.
Do you have to keep plan Bs quite a lot in January window, not knowing whether you can keep players like Jake necessarily?
Yeah, you're always looking at players throughout the season. Anybody who you think can improve. Obviously there's players out there, but it's equating whether we can afford them first and foremost, and whether you're going to get value for money this time of the year.
Where else are you maybe looking in the team apart from defensively?
You're looking all over, anywhere that we think we can improve. If somebody comes available who you think may be better than what we've got, then you would try and get them.
And looking at the games you've got coming up now, back to league action, you play in the bottom two in the next 2 games. I mean, is this an opportunity hopefully to kick on and get some momentum in the league? Yeah,
I don't think it matters who you play in the league, whether it's top, middle or bottom. I think we've proved that with the results. If you look at Stevenage results of late, they haven't been bad. So it's going to be a tough game there. They're fighting for their lives. New manager's come in and he's changed it, and they look a stronger team than they were at this time at the start of the season. But we know, as from other games, that if we're at it and we play to our best, then there's a good chance we'll win the game.
Is it quite a big time to maybe make the most of that Man City bounce? You said you can't fear anybody now. Playing the next sort of few games now, a chance to maybe kick on and build the sort of form you were building November time in the league.
Yeah, we just want to keep it going, and hopefully we can do that at Stevenage, because it's a really important time for us. We don't want this season to just slip away now. Since the start of the season, there's been a really good feel about the football club. Last thing we want to do now is, now we're out of the cup competitions, is to let the league slide away from us. We want to try and stay in there, hang in there as long as we can, and hopefully push closer to the playoff positions.
Do you expect more off your players now, given what they've achieved?
I think they expect more themselves because they want to get into the playoffs, obviously. So I think all of us, want to push on. We've had a decent start, show that whoever we play we can match, and we've got to carry that on until the end of the season.